Okay, this is just a quick tutorial on how I mix my paints for the washes. Okay, first the thing I do is I grab something to mix it in. I find these are really good. These just come from the cheap shop. So I'm going to do the blue one to show you. Paint in there. Now I'm going to add some water. Okay. Oh, I've added about that much water to start with. Mixing it up well. That is definitely going to be too dark or too thick. I'll just show you how I can tell. When I'm trying to work out what consistency I want the wash, what I do is I tip up the container, and you can see how the blue stays behind there. So what I need to do is I need to make it so that it runs clear when you do that. And when you've done that, you know that it's the right consistency. So I'm going to add some more water. And it's just basically trial and error until you get the right one. Mix it up again, tilt it up. It's a lot better. See how now it's almost clear. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how I apply the colour. I'm going to use the yellow because I'm going to show you with this head here. This head, I didn't really like the colour of the vinyl. It was quite red. So I'm going to make this an AA baby, and I've already done some coats, and I've deliberately done them in Genesis because I want it to bead, because I want to show you how I combat the beading. Okay, so let's test this one. It's not too bad, but I think it could still use a bit more water. About 10 drops. Mix it up. Now let's have a look. Much better. Now running clear. Okay, so the first thing I do is I'm going to show you how I do, how I apply it, and I apply it with a brush like this. This is just a cheap brush from the cheap shop, but it's got quite nice smooth bristles and a nice sharp edge on it, so that you're going to get nice lines when you put it on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe that off, make sure it's wiped off well. Generally I'll start with the back of the head, but I'm just going to show you here, down the side. See how that's beading? We don't want that. My Reborning buddy Joanne Elise showed me this trick. This is a stipple brush, and what you do is you just pat that on. This works really well with the air dry paints. As you can see, there's no more beading now. I'll just show you the other side. The idea is that this has a bit of a purple hue to it, this kit now, because of the undertone and the colours I've already put on. So the yellow will negate the purple because it's opposite on the colour wheel. Once again, stipple it all over. Then you allow that to dry. As you can see, it's not beading at all, and it's got a nice even tone on it, and you just keep laying the colours as you go.